The Knicks won it all. The Knicks want to win the NBA Cup, and they proved it last night after a dominant performance over the Toronto Raptors, eliminating them from the NBA Cup. The Knicks are going to Las Vegas. Jalen Brunson went off. He dropped 35 points on the Raptors' heads, and in the process, he humbled a Raptors fan. And OG Anunoby, he is playing on a different level this season, an all-star level this season. We're going to break down all of these latest reports today. This episode is presented by FanDuel. We have a goal of trying to reach 40,000 subscribers, and we could really use your support. If you enjoy daily Knicks content, please hit that subscribe button. And now, let's get started. The Knicks advance to the NBA Cup semifinals. I want this NBA Cup. The Knicks want this NBA Cup. And they proved it last night with a dominant performance against the Toronto Raptors. After that first quarter, the game was over. It wasn't even close. It was a blowout. As you can see here, the Knicks beat the Toronto Raptors. They blow them out 117 to 101. And with that victory, the Knicks advance to the semifinals of the NBA Cup. They will be taking on the Orlando Magic this Saturday in Las Vegas. And shout out to channel sponsor FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, for giving us this updated information on who was supposed to win the game last night between the Knicks and the Raptors. And as you can see there by the money line, FanDuel gave the edge to the Knicks in this matchup. And they called it right once again. The New York Knicks took care of business and they blew out the Raptors. We can talk about that second quarter, the defense that we saw in that quarter. We can talk about the third quarter, OG Anunoby, his defense, Karl Anthony Towns, what he was doing inside, Mikal Bridges. We can talk about Jordan Clarkson off the bench. There are so many reasons why New York was able to win this game. But the game changer, the tone setter, the player that helped New York stay in this game long enough for them to show up defensively in that second quarter. The main reason New York was able to win this game was because of the performance from the captain, Jalen Brunson, an MVP caliber player this season, the superstar of this Knicks team, and one of the main reasons New York has advanced to the semifinals of the NBA Cup. It's performances like this that make you understand why Jalen Brunson is so important to this Knicks team. Jalen Brunson last night, as the Knicks beat the Toronto Raptors and advanced to Vegas for the Cup, 35 points on 13 of 19 shooting. He is dropping 30-plus point games effectively, efficiently. He was 6 of 9 from 3 last night. He also gave you 4 assists and 3 rebounds. Jalen Brunson is doing it on every single level. He is helping this Knicks team get better in every single category. You need an assist, he is going to give you an assist. You need a rebound, he's going to give you that. You need him to score, he's going to do that too. In that first quarter, Jalen Brunson dropped 20 points. 20 points in the first quarter. The most points he's dropped in the quarter all season long. And he did it so efficiently, so effectively. In that first quarter, New York was not playing great defense. And if Jalen Brunson did not drop 20 points in that first quarter, did not help New York stay close in that game, I don't even know what happens in last night's game. Maybe right now we're talking about a loss versus a victory. Thankfully, we don't have to talk about that because the captain, he did exactly what we needed him to do. And oh yeah, one more thing. A message to Raptors fans. When Jalen Brunson is on fire, when he's cooking the Raptors, here's what you shouldn't do. Don't trash talk Jalen Brunson. Don't tell him things during games because guess what? He's going to hear that. He's going to go back and forth with you. And guess who's going to pay because you opened your mouth? Your team. The Raptors are going to pay. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out this interaction from last night between Jalen Brunson and a Raptors fan. Before I play the video, I just want to remind you guys, right now is a great time to subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. We drop content daily about the New York Knicks. Breaking news, trade rumors, trade reports, anything you can think of about the Knicks, we're likely going to have a report on it. If you like that information and you like news updates like that, you can do me the biggest favor of all by hitting that subscribe button. We have a goal of trying to reach 40,000 subscribers. And in order to reach that goal, we need each and every one of you hitting that subscribe button. Now, without further ado, let's listen to this fan disrespect Jalen Brunson. I don't know why you would do this, but let's listen to it.
Hey, Jalen. Don't flop, my boy. Stop flopping. Stop flopping.
Yeah, you saw what happened, right? Jalen Brunson is right here.
Hey, Jalen.
You hear anything about flopping from this guy who's recording? Nothing. Very quiet while Jalen Brunson's talking to him. And then look, when Brunson moves away from him, listen to him. When Brunson moves away from him, he starts to get louder and says, stop flopping, stop flopping. But essentially, Jalen Brunson and these fans are going back and forth because the fans in Toronto think that Brunson is flopping. And Brunson is saying, I'm not flopping. It's a foul. I'm playing by the rules. They continue to go back and forth. They continue to call Jalen Brunson a flopper, continue to tell him to stop flopping, and continue to talk trash to the captain, even though at this point in time, he is destroying the Raptors. But go ahead and continue. Now, you heard that part, right? Now, take a look at this part. The message here is pretty simple, Raptors fans. Keep your comments to yourself, and please watch what you say and who you say it to. Because, as the caption reads, you might F around and find out. And this Raptors fan found out really quickly who to never talk trash to. And that's the captain and Jalen Brunson. Let's take a look and see exactly what happened here. So this Raptors fan is talking to Jalen Brunson, continues to talk to Jalen Brunson. Okay, let's see what happens now. Look at the bottom of your screen here. Jalen Brunson, right after that interaction, makes this three right on the Raptors. And he's talking stuff right to that Raptors fan as he's running back down the court. What's the lesson here? What's the message? Let me tell it to you again. Stop trash talking Jalen Brunson. Stop trash talking the captain. Better yet, stop trash talking players that are on fire and already dominating your team. Because if you continue to do that, things like this are going to happen. Brunson might end up dropping 35 points on your team. Keep your mouth shut. We spoke about that first quarter and what Jalen Brunson did. But as I mentioned, Brunson had to do that because the Knicks were not playing any defense in that first quarter. They allowed the Raptors to score 39 points in that first quarter. And while Jalen Brunson did drop 20 points, Brandon Ingram, he dropped 17 points on New York. He was doing it from everywhere, and he was helping the Raptors, the other players on the Raptors, get open shots, and get easy looks, easy opportunities. New York, they needed to do something, and they needed to do it as soon as possible. So in that second quarter, the first 5 minutes of that second quarter, the Knicks held Toronto to 2 points. How did they do it? They did it with amazing defense. And I have to give 3 players in that second quarter a lot of credit. OG Anunoby, Tyler Kolek, and Karl Anthony Towns. They were playing great defense, great double teams, great block shots. OG Anunoby himself in that second quarter had 2 blocks inside. It was insane that entire night. After the first quarter, New York did exactly what they needed to do. They handled their business. They held the Raptors to 13 points in that second quarter. And after that, it was basically the end of the game. By halftime, they were up to 17 points. In that third quarter, they pushed that lead all the way up to 24 points. And even though the Raptors tried to get back into the game, cutting that lead at one point to 14 points, it didn't matter because this entire Knicks team continued to fight back, continued to pour on points. They would never stop. And the Raptors, they could never get back into the game. That second quarter for them cost them the game. The New York Knicks and that defense that they were playing in that second quarter changed everything. And who was leading the charge, especially defensively? OG Anunoby, who this season is playing at an all-star level. Anunoby last night, 13 points, 6 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks. I mean, just look at that block on this other side of this slide. It was incredible, unbelievable. 4 of 11 from the field, 4 of 4 free throws made, and 36 minutes played. Anunoby was a monster last night, especially defensively. OG Anunoby is so important to this team. The defense, the offense, the three-point shooting. He is on another level, an all-star level. He is destroying other teams, and he did that last night against his former team in the Toronto Raptors. OG Anunoby is a game changer for this team. He is so important to what the Knicks want to do overall to get to their goal, winning an NBA championship. OG Anunoby, that level of defense, it changes New York. It changes everything the Knicks want to do and what they want to run. OG Anunoby, especially this season, is on another level. He is rebounding. He is playmaking. He is on another level defensively and offensively. Some nights, it looks like he can't miss. He is hitting threes. He's driving inside, and he's attacking, getting to the rim. He is scoring easily, or he's getting contact, and he's going to the line. This version of OG Anunoby almost looks unstoppable. The New York Knicks have advanced to the semifinals of the NBA Cup. This Saturday, they are going to Vegas to take on the Orlando Magic. Last time I checked, the last game we played against Orlando, we beat them down. This time around, New York is going to look to do the exact same thing. Some teams in the NBA don't care about the NBA Cup. They're downplaying it. But New York, from the start of this thing, has stated they want to win the NBA Cup. They're playing like a team that wants to win the NBA Cup. New York is coming for it all. They want to win it all. And this Saturday, we are coming for Orlando. We are coming for that W. The Knicks want to win the NBA Cup. And I have a very good feeling that this season they will get that victory. They will get that win. And the Knicks will finally win their first NBA Cup. But what about you guys? What do you think about the New York Knicks blowing out the Toronto Raptors and eliminating them from the NBA Cup, 117 to 101? Let me know how you feel about that in the comment section below, guys, because honestly, I would love to hear from you. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment below. And of course, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knick fans, take care of yourself, your families, and each other. Peace and love.